Yeah. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mess. Putting out every fire like a fireman. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mess. Putting out every fire like a fireman. I never knew what it could have been. The work we putting in won't be overlooked. Our body language, your boy looks shook, and he should be. I be markers can be at the rim, don't get took cheap. I can't believe this is happening. The merge from north to south, I don't doubt many men, but many men in the end get lost. Hell of a cause, cause everyone trying to be the boss. But then society give me a pause. Raise the applause for the fucking terrorism, making an error. Knee deep in every endeavor, stay classy and clever. Hieroglyphics to letters. Everything that I do is all for the better. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mess. Putting out every fire like a fireman. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mess. Putting out every fire like a fireman.
Yo, you never knew that I spit them scriptures like rabbi. Spit that fake shit, never have I. You don't wanna be an enemy, but then I lie. Before I have to cut your body parts like a tan line. You out your damn mind, thinking you could box with us. We like some juggernauts, homie, you ain't stopping us. Pop the clutch, speeding off with lots of bucks. You watching us, get blinded when we cock and bust. Don't ever worry about what could have been. Death around the corner, know the casket's what they put me in. Living on the bottom of the bottom, what I'm looking in. I'm going after every fucking thing that I should have been.
I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mess. Putting out every fire like a fireman. I never knew what it could have been. Adrenaline kicking in, ain't no minute, man. We taking off for the cause and now by your mess. Putting out every fire like a fireman.
Ladies and gentlemen, and just like that, we are back with another episode of the Kicker Podcast brought to you by Kicker Labs. We are, as always, broadcasting this live from the city of Oceanside. My name is Victor V. I'm joined by Bruce, Osai Lens, and the producer of tonight, Mr. Piccolo, over there in the back, handling also some of those merch orders. And we are going to have Louis at some point in the episode. He's just not here at the moment, but he will be joining us, so stay tuned. But do not worry, we do have a very awesome guest for this episode tonight. We are joined by a local music act and badass band, Brutalion. Yo, boys,
What's up,
thank you for
guys?
joining us.
Hey there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nice to be here.
How you guys doing today, man?
Doing good, you know. We have our ups and downs, but you got to let that music be the cathartic release of all those real life problems.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. You know, expressing yourself through art. In this case is fucking heavy metal, bro. Honestly, you guys, this band's been going on for like 10 plus years. Of course. I do gotta ask. Has it been a change in band members, or is it all original with all you
I'll
guys?
tell you, there's been all kinds of weird changes, but Matt was the original drummer. He was there in the beginning for the inception of the band. He was there when I decided, you know, I wanted to play metal instead. We started up playing heavy at the same time, pretty much, and you know, life always gets.
He kind of introduced me to all of that, opened my eyes to it,
Oh, really?
and I realized that, oh shit, this is what I want to do too.
He
Hell yeah.
always had a really heavy hand, and he would play with like the jammers and like the rock guys and stuff like that. But they'd be like, "Oh, don't."
They
play
got a
that
little
bullshit
scared
there."
once in a while.
Were you playing another instrument before the drums?
My first one was, I think, trombone.
Okay.
Whoa,
actually,
okay.
randomly, yeah, trombone.
No, not randomly. You know, trombone's still an instrument. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
hell
I'd always get in trouble because I would always sneak off into the percussion section,
Not really.
and then I would get yelled at.
yeah.
Get back in your seat.
Damn.
Yeah, so we, you know, we were really young. We started this thing up when we were probably 18, 19 years old, and, you know, didn't really take it serious. Played a little bit here. We wrote like a core group of songs, stopped doing it for a while, like tried some other people out while Matt was, you know, doing a different band or this or that, and never really worked out super well. Had another lineup for a while, but you know, everybody was just lazy. The way that this band really works is Matt on the drums and me fronting it up. Alex came in a bit later.
I play bass. Name's Alex Chady. They'll call me Phil Bottoms because
Hey.
bass player, you gotta really get the low end in.
That's right. That's right.
I came in last year, or
Yeah,
beginning
yeah.
of this year, last
Beginning of
year.
this year. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm the young guy, almost 23. I'm half these guys' age and
Damn.
experience,
I
but
wouldn't say that I'm
Damn,
40.
I was just
So
gonna say
anytime when they say
that.
cheers, you
He's
say
really-
bottoms up. Huh?
But yeah, it's been interesting. I was more of a guitar player before I got into bass, and then my friends around me who would play and jam and stuff like that got progressively a lot better at guitar than I did. So I was like, oh, what's missing from these things? Oh, everybody needs a bass player. So, you know, it just came naturally, and then tried out for these guys, and it clicked pretty well. So it's been going well.
There you go.
We have
I'm
one more.
happy to have found him, man. For
Yeah,
sure.
Absolutely. That's real. Bass players can be whack.
Yeah.
Flaky,
Yep.
you know,
I need
not-
that rhythm section
Yeah,
tight.
flaky is the one thing I always hear, that the bass
Uh-huh.
player is like always the last one,
Yep.
never at rehearsal.
Just go play whatever you want.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I mean, I
Sick.
wouldn't really call it a stereotype because, like, it's mostly true. Like, I'm pretty usually like the, I'm usually
I was
like the
gonna
last
say,
one
I'm
there.
always late, and
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for him.
Yeah. Exactly.
Damn.
We have
There you
one
go.
more other member too. He's not here today. Jeff Morrison. He's the
Jeff.
other half of the guitars. He's been a huge part of this band. He helps engineer all the things that we are doing and gets us solidified and organized in that manner. He's the one that's going to be engineering our album that we're recording right now.
Oh, sick.
And he has built the melody part of this band into a much more 3D spectrum than it ever has before. Now I can't imagine doing it without him.
Oh.
Yeah, we wouldn't be what we are without him.
Yeah, he does things in Pro Tools that my mind just can't even comprehend.
Yeah.
Like, he's got 3 menus open and he's looking at you, he's playing a riff, and he's like, okay, and then he's back on
Wow.
the computer, and it's
He's
just
a wizard.
It's crazy.
Wow.
He
It's-
is the warlock with
Yeah.
all that.
One of our band song names, The Warlock.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. And are you sure that you said the name and everything? I'm not sure if I caught that. of
Yeah,
the band? Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Just want
right
to
at
make
the
sure
beginning of the episode.
Italians in the building, yo.
If you didn't
In the
hear
building.
already,
It's
yeah.
that game. It's
Yeah.
Italian.
Yeah, I know it, man. The bands they need to feel that love, all the hard work that people do. Like they don't really see what goes into making a band or all the background stuff. They just see you guys jam and
Right.
it's like, all right, cool, and on with my day.
The bright, shiny moments, that 15 seconds, is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
they see. And
exactly.
Yeah, they don't see the hour of pack up
Mhm.
into Matt's truck that we have to
Yeah.
get
100%.
to any venue.
And like the whole relationship of being in the band itself,
Definitely.
working with each other's
Definitely.
schedule.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing,
Yeah.
All of us have our own things that we go through. We have
Mhm.
our ups and downs. We all have lives and jobs, and to work around that to get to the part where we not only are feeling good about our music, but we've been practicing enough to get it done, and we
Yeah.
come in with a positive mind frame to crush it. Each one of us, it seems like, rotates on a tough time
Mhm.
where the other ones, have to bring either me or you up again
Mhm.
to get to that part
That's
where
how
we're
it
being
works.
progressive, and people don't see that there's darkness. Some of
Yeah.
your favorite bands ever
Mhm.
went through a ton of lineup changes, just
Yeah.
to come to the part where their first album we did,
Mhm.
we've already we started this band forever ago. We've gone through all kinds of lineup changes, but
Yeah, I
this one we
left and
have-
came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that we have now is the one. This is
That's
the
right.
solid thing. We've created more and done more with this lineup than we ever have. We're tighter than ever. We're a
Wow.
big explosion of the right sound, and it's going really well that way. I wouldn't have it any other way, and I would not want it to go any other way.
Nice.
I want to see everybody flourish for what they can bring to this band right now, and working on this album is going to help out a lot with that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's like it's almost like a sports team, huh? Like you gotta have the right
Definitely,
players in
yeah.
there to be able to go and conquer the world and stuff.
Yep, and just
It's
like a sports team, it's all
relationships,
fucking
for
practice. We
Yeah.
get on each other's nerves about it,
Yeah.
and it all works out.
That's
mean-
how you know we care.
And especially now that you guys are starting to record your material, because before you guys got here, Brewski was kind enough to play us some of your stuff, and it sounds good, man. Like the mixing and everything is definitely on point.
Right on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Appreciate it.
Even the live one too. That
Yeah,
one was
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Hell
was
yeah.
That was a fun one. It's always fun getting on stage, seeing how much room we have to work with, and then trying to cram everybody into their own space.
Oh, I
without-
bet, right?
Yeah, without not being able to hear each other, because that's one of the big things for us. Is like you get to a venue, we'll set up, and we're really comfortable, and then we start playing. It's like, oh shit, I can't hear this guy,
Mhm.
Yeah.
or I'm faster than him because I can't hear him.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I can't wait till I can use the full set.
mhm.
Yeah. For
He
real
has a
though.
very big drum set. I'll tell you what.
Wow.
It's not a euphemism. It's
Yeah.
it's a big asset.
That's right.
With this kind of music too, it's really important to hear each other on stage
Mhm.
because every little tiny half beat matters. You
Yeah.
gotta be on.
You guys are all going off of each other.
Yeah, the changes are really hard when it's
Yeah.
a beat fast here or a beat
Yeah.
slow here.
Hmm. Yeah. So this year, how's your guys' show schedule been? Have you guys been doing a shitload of shows so far?
It's been steady.
yeah,
It's been
we-
definitely steady.
We definitely have picked it up this year. Last year we really focused a lot on just trying to, mesh together and
Mhm.
get things
And
going.
incorporate Alex was a big
Exactly.
part
Yeah.
of that.
I tried to hold off on booking shows and things like that. We wanted to get our recording done. We wanted to
Mhm.
get our scratch tracks done and things like that. But it's hard to get that stuff done. And we're running into different ways that we want to record it and this and that. We're like, you know what? Let's just go and get these shows. And so started pushing a lot more into it and giving ourselves a proper release online and getting connected with a lot of different
Yeah.
people and venues and booking agents and things like that. So, we're playing a few a month. You don't want to oversaturate
Mhm.
the scene
Yeah.
and play all these places in the same area.
Yeah.
People will be like, oh, we'll catch them next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Over these guys, But if you
No, that's true.
plan it out right, get a couple in that spot. Sometimes we go and play in Anaheim or way downtown or,
Mhm.
right here in North County. So keeping it spread out is good too. But,
Yeah.
we are Brutalion. If anybody wants to book us, please hit us up. We'll jump on your bill. We'll get on your show. We got other bands that we can fill a bill up for you.
Oh, yeah.
We're ready to hit it heavy. So,
Hell yeah.
give us a shout.
Very nice, very nice. And I'm just kind of curious, how did you guys meet Louis, or how did that connection happen?
Oh, yeah. Luis, his name is Louis now, but
Yeah.
Luis, dude,
He's
Straight government name.
Come on,
over
by
there.
government.
I really enjoy him. I came into cook in the poorhouse in Oceanside years ago, and I was in there full time just grinding, and went on to move up to the chef position. I had some experience in management and stuff like that, and Louis worked there, and we brought a good feel to that kitchen together. I would say we teamed up really well, worked on some food items together. He had some cool stuff to add to that, and we became friends during that, and it was really good. And it was a weird situation with that. I ended up breaking my toe or my foot or something, and not working for a little bit. And then the owners were getting weird. I wanted to move forward with food and do bigger and better things. And, it just wasn't the right fit for the poorhouse and I at the time. So I had moved on. And Louis stayed there. I'm not sure what he did there after that, but years later we started seeing each other here and there in the restaurant industry, and he was heading up at Full Metal Burgers, eventually taking over some management positions over there, and doing super good. And I always like to connect with him. He would come and support me at where I was chefing at Plan 9 Ale House, and I'd come down here, and they opened that new spot in Escondidos, come down there and hang out with him a little bit. But he I always liked his taste in music, because you couldn't pin him down to one genre or anything like that. Very, very fun. And he was I wasn't active at the time with the band, but as soon as I brought it back into the picture, he was real supportive. And it was cool that he invited us to come and be a part of this. You guys had your Virgin mixed genre music show last year, and he was trying to get us in on that, but it was already kind of set in stone at that point. But we're looking forward to the next time you guys do that. We'll be up in there crushing skulls.
Funny thing that you bring it up, because actually Bruce had just brought it up right before we started this episode, and we are thinking about in the next couple of months, whether it be at the end of this year or the beginning of next year, doing another punk show, because it was pretty badass, dude. And it was just, it's nice to switch up the scene a little bit,
Yeah, it's fun. We definitely mesh well with the punk rockers. We play at the Doll Hut in Anaheim often, and that's a famous punk spot for a lot of different people. But they also play a lot of rad metal, and everybody gets along. Back in the 80s, wasn't so much so. You were either punk or metal or crossover, Suicidal. And,
I love all of it, though.
It is all dope. Yeah,
exactly. There's no reason to limit yourself or genreify yourself or say, I can only do this or that, because that's when you don't learn.
That's when the scene gets weird too, man. When people got put on their own personal beliefs or their own political agenda to it, it just gets
it's all music.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, it's really all music.
It's made to drive that passion inside of you for those people out there that just want to get wild, or if you just want to sit and watch and listen, why tell somebody you can't be a part of that?
Yeah. Big time. And that's what music is about, is bringing people together,
Absolutely.
Showcasing your guys' skills, but also letting people know that, hey, we fucking get down, we're gonna crush some skulls, like you said,
For sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What have been a couple of your favorite bands that you got to play with at these venues? Because my buddies are also in the bands, that sometimes they come across with other bands that they've been listening to before, and they're like, sick, we get to play with them. What have been your couple of bands you can say?
You go ahead first.
Sure. I would say that we haven't really got to cross into playing with people that we listen to a lot. A lot of the people that we listen to are pretty elite tier, because of our inspiration drives you to find the most talented and amazing freaking musicians. So we have not played yet with Slayer or or Cannibal Corpse or anything like that, but I will say that a lot of the bands that we come across end up being surprisingly awesome to our ears, and people that we wouldn't normally have come across. Like punk group The Slates from Colorado.
Slates.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
Slates for
Yeah.
helping us out.
Super
Hey,
cool.
shout
They-
out, shout out.
Awesome
Yeah,
guys.
shout out to the Slates from Colorado.
I
They,
bought all their records.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
They're
we're
a
all
cool
stoked,
group.
huh?
We still owe them some T-shirts.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They're a sick skate punk group, and they connected through us through one of our friends, Trent Stewart
Mhm.
from Slaboratory Productions. Another shout out, Slaboratory. For sure.
Laboratory.
They put us into contact with these guys, and we played a few shows with them beginning of this year, and that was a real cool way for us to start breaking out into let's do these shows.
Mhm.
People were hitting us up, but I wasn't pushing it, and then
Mhm.
after that, let's get it. So played with these guys, professional guys, did a great job in some really unique small situations that we
Mhm.
played in.
That's
And
right.
they introduced us into the Doll Hut scene, and now Doll Hut hits us up to, they really want to have us playing often, which is our next show on
Mhm.
the 21st,
21st.
playing a huge Halloween party at the
Nice.
Doll Hut in Anaheim.
Bring your costumes.
Hey.
Yeah, there's going to be, I think, 10 bands all
Wow.
day.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
Yeah,
day.
Doll Hut
Those
gets
guys are
down.
fucking wrecked,
They-
dog.
Yeah, we're playing at
Band after
5.
band.
Doors open at 1. I think they stop playing at 12 midnight.
Wow.
Nice. So that's basically this weekend, right?
Yep.
The
it's coming
21st.
up this
Yep.
weekend.
Wow.
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Halloween
Hey, I
party.
heard it right here. Pull
Yep.
up.
The Doll
Yep.
Hut.
Doll
Anaheim.
Hut.
Busted it.
Hell yeah. Shout out to the Doll Hut then.
Mhm.
You know, for putting on some dope events and showing love to local bands and stuff. That's awesome.
Now,
Definitely.
can they
Super
purchase
good.
tickets off you guys?
I don't believe that there's going to be ticket purchasing ahead of time. I
Yeah, I
think
think
it's
it's all
just
at the
10
door.
bucks at the
Out
door.
at the door?
Yeah,
All right,
$12
bet.
at
Door
the door.
charge.
Hell yeah.
And,
Hey, if you bring a
Yeah.
costume, it's cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay, that's
There
a
you
nice
go.
tip.
Yeah, a couple bucks
Yeah.
off for a costume.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this time period for all genres of music. You know, it usually gets pretty fun, with shows and events and stuff like that. Like just the whole costumes and just encouraging people, and people would like to get crazy around this time too. So it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun seeing everybody rage.
I think we might wear some costumes for the show.
Nice.
We're
Our
talking
guitar
about
player
it.
was talking about it.
We're
Like
talking
matching
about it, but-
costumes or
What kind of
No,
costume?
I don't know.
I think I'm-
Like,
The bearded lady was incorporated
Oh, there you go.
into one of these
Yeah.
costumes.
I thought you were
We'll
gonna
see
say,
what
yeah,
happens.
we're all Teletubbies.
Yeah, that's
Rocking.
right. Yeah.
I wanted to go as
Stinky
French
Winky.
Kiss,
Oh,
where it's
okay.
like
Yep.
it's like Kiss makeup, but they're all in like mimes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
French
Okay.
kiss. Sick.
Baguettes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've classically been Michael Myers for quite some time.
Nice.
I would even cook some shifts in my Michael Myers costume. with
Oh,
my sharp
sick.
knife and not say anything to anybody. And-
Hell yeah.
I think I was gonna be Beetlejuice.
Oh, that's
I was
good.
thinking about it.
Nice.
Good.
Beetlejuice on the drums, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be badass, actually.
That'd be a sick promo shot right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just did rookies this past Friday,
Saw that.
and
Sick.
one of the managers, she's all about Friday 13th. She's all about
Nice.
Halloween time, and she put out a like a cleaver out of her back pocket, and it was her phone case.
Nice.
I
I've
was
seen
like,
those.
oh,
Yeah, I've
shit.
seen those.
Sick.
I was pretty crazy, like, yeah, I'm ready. I was like,
That's
hell
sick,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. But it's always fun around these times, and especially holiday times too. Seems like you either get people that are out of town here, or the local people want to come out more because they got days off.
Yeah.
So it's always good. It's always good.
You
to
get
do
to
it.
really be yourself. too.
Yeah, true,
That's-
100%.
That's the main point.
Yep, 100%. That's how you do it, man. But fellas, how are you guys doing today?
We're doing pretty good, man. I think our viewers are also doing good as well. We got a couple of comments up there.
Oh, nice.
yeah, we got some on the YouTube, and we do also have some in IG, but none of us have the phone for the IG, so we do apologize for
Sorry
that.
about
But let's run through these YouTube ones real quick.
For the show. Let's see. Oh, we got some assistance from Mr. Piccolo.
Hey, shout out to Piccolo.
All right, we got Young Gotti saying, "You got this." Body, am I reading this right? Because the lines are blinding me. Green covering eyes, elbow, cough. All right, cool.
Yeah, no, I think it looks about right. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah. Then we do got Louis also coming in to the other end.
Sick.
Saying shout outs to y'all. I'll be there soon.
Hell yeah.
Tight.
Yeah,
There you go.
as advertised, he will be here soon at some time in the episode.
Yeah, that's right. And for the YouTube or for the Instagram, I just jumped on there, so we lost all those comments. They're on the phone right there, but it looked like 19 other people were joining and watching, and came in to say hello. So shout out to you guys. Keep on watching, keep on supporting. This is the Kicker Labs right here.
Yeah, and that's the rundown right here.
It's the rundown.
Have you guys were you guys excited for today's episode?
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
excited to share what we've been working on. You know, to your
Told you I'm a
audience.
virgin with this.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
my first
yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
Is your
What,
first
is it
podcast?
for you guys too, or you
Yeah.
guys? Have
Yeah. No, you know what? I did a couple things as a chef, but not as band.
Mm.
So, you know.
Very nice, very nice.
Okay.
Would you ever like do a live show and just start like chopping up shit? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, actually, I was on the news with Wings promoting my hot sauces.
Oh, nice.
And, put some people down. One of the newscasters was like, "Yeah, I'll try the hottest one." She came up and she's like, "Yeah, not a big deal." She's eating it. She's like, and then all of a sudden, like a few seconds there, I'm like, "Where'd she go?" They're like, "Oh, she went inside." Didn't see her again.
Damn.
She risked it all for that wing.
Yeah, she did risk it all. That was one of my hottest sauces. I
Those
did.
sauces get
Wow.
down.
What kind of peppers did you use on that one?
Oh, that one.
Don't
was
get them
like-
started.
Yeah, that was a huge eclectic group of peppers. I'd say like brain strain, chocolate lava, maybe death spiral. That was definitely one. Maruga scorpion. I used some pretty I used some pretty rare
Wow.
peppers.
They
Oh,
sound
yeah.
like some crazy ass peppers.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a pepper freak kind of guy. I
Nice.
had 72 plants last year. And,
Wow,
you know, produced over 100 hot sauces at my last restaurant.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome though.
Yeah, they're brutal.
Man, even the hot sauces are metal.
Yeah,
oh,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I love it. I love it. Is there something that you guys would want to tell the people out here, our people watching here on the Kicker Labs? Anything cool? Any fun facts that people might not know about you guys? Besides the hot sauce and
Besides the
and the
hot
cooking?
sauce and the freaky
That was pretty
peppers, that actually
badass.
sounds like a good song title right there.
Freaky peppers.
Yeah.
Freaky
Mhm.
peppers. There you go.
Well, I
We're-
would say,
We're all and so we have like we call it the studio, you know, and I personally grow some cannabis here and there, so we've been trying to
Nice.
get some of that in the studio
yeah.
a little bit, you know, because
Yeah.
some of the shit around here they're taxing. They're
Oh,
taxing.
big time.
So you
Big
know,
time.
if you know what you're doing, grow your own, y'all.
Mhm.
You know, because they're not using that tax for the roads. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, for real though. It is super expensive. Everything is super expensive right now.
No,
you know?
no, but I think
The
he's
tax.
right, dude. Like 100%. Because I was just driving down to 78 not that long ago, dude, and there's already potholes on that new road that they just
Yep,
reconstructed.
yep,
So
yep.
totally agree.
I
dude.
don't know
They're
where the
not
tax
using
money's
it.
going, but
Yeah.
it ain't helping us right now. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Are you guys all local, North County?
Yep.
Yep.
Very nice.
I live in Escondido. We're
Grew
all
up
from
here, yeah.
Yeah, we're all from Vista. They're
Yep,
pretty
grew up
much,
Vista.
you know, it's-
Nice.
Okay.
Vista High School, Rancho.
I went to
Rancho, yeah.
Rancho.
Oh,
Nice.
sick.
RBV, baby.
Yeah, we went
There
to
you go.
Rancho.
Sick.
But between Oceanside, Vista, and Carlsbad is mostly where I'm from. You know, a little bit of San Marcos and
Mhm.
Escondido recently.
Yeah, we both lived in Carlsbad for a
Yeah,
while.
absolutely, absolutely.
Very nice. How'd you guys like it out there
In
in Carlsbad? Yeah.
when
never
we
lived over there, yeah, no.
It was
Those
good.
were good times.
Yeah.
Those are good
Those were
times.
good
we were right
times,
in the
yeah.
village.
Okay.
Nice.
This
Oh, that's
was
pretty
That was,
sick.
almost
Blue
20 years
House?
ago, maybe. Yeah, Blue House, and you know, it was good back then. Maybe not 20 years ago, maybe 15 years ago,
Mhm.
16. But it's changed down there now. You know, it's all
Yep.
development. It's all wild. I would not, you know, want to live there now,
Mhm.
but before you could walk between all the houses and all the people and just know all these friends and be together, and people would come to your house and, you know, just jump from house to house, hanging out and having a good time like back in the day. But
Yeah.
it's not so much like that anymore. Every house is a vacation rental. Everybody's a
Mhm.
tourist.
Yep.
Everything is overdeveloped. There ain't no room to park anymore. There's no room to go. It's like just crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But, you know, I still live in Vista.
Yeah, yeah, true. I think Vista's done probably the best, I would say, for keeping things like local, like
Keeping it real.
keeping it real.
Yeah,
You know?
100.
Well, I'm just happy
Carlsbad's
they
when
started,
kids
you know,
are
making
kids.
sidewalks and shit
Oh,
for the
for
roads that
real,
you
right?
said.
Yeah.
That was a good
Oh,
amount of time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we do shows all over North County, but the city of Vista, they're one of our favorites to do business with and do events with, because they're just very relaxed and
Go
like
with the flow,
yeah,
for
they go
sure.
with the flow, and it's like it might get a little crazy, but chill. And like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Speaking
But-
of that, we were out there at Moe's Giants Pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
Moe's
Yeah.
Giant,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Shout out to
Hell
Moe's,
yeah.
man. They're a brand new pizza shop right there.
Yep.
They make some pretty damn good pizza, man.
You gotta
I
watch that
say.
renovation video. That is
Oh,
some
yeah.
crazy
Yeah,
shit, dude. That
exactly.
renovation video blew my mind.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, and they're super cool, super nice. You know,
Yeah.
we had a whole bunch of people come over, a whole bunch of lowriders. I got the DJ for like 6
Nice.
hours, you know,
Oh,
and
yeah, man.
it was real community, you know, real community out there, just
Yeah.
having a good time.
Awesome.
And probably like the part that tripped me out had nothing to do with our event. There was like at least like 200 freaking.
Oh yeah, when that bike convoy, you guys saw that?
Yeah, it's like a
yesterday?
whole.
They passed by right by the event too, so they're all
Oh,
just passing
damn.
by. They were
Oh,
seeing the
nice.
cars. I was
Yeah.
like, oh damn! I was like, hey, Linz, you know anything about this? No. Like,
Dirt
shit, me
bikes,
neither.
motorcycles, scooters.
That's
all
probably all
kinds
those
of
people
shit.
Mopeds.
that hit
I saw mopeds up in that
Yeah.
mix. I was like, bro, they're rolling deep.
I told the people they hit the 395, dude, and just catch like the longest ride. You know?
Yeah, because they passed by there and it was just never ending, huh? Like I said, I even stopped the music because let's enjoy this right here,
Yeah.
guys.
Nice.
Just that
This is
roar
cool.
of all the
Yeah,
engines.
yeah,
I
exactly.
recorded like the last 5 to 7 seconds of it, dog. I was like, fuck, I should be recording this.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just gotta sit back and watch. You know, you just gotta
Yep.
soak it in,
I
live in the
know.
moment.
maybe want to get a scooter or something. you know,
Yeah,
just
right.
Pull up with
This
them.
was on the this was on a DJ. He's like, all right, that's it. I'm buying a bike next week.
Yeah. Little
Yeah.
Coleman bike, you know.
Yeah, for real. But no, I thought that was pretty cool. It's just people are out there, you know, people are still outside, and just having a great time. You know, that's what really things should boil down to is live your life how you want it, and just do good. You know, do good
Yeah.
by people, do good by yourself. You know,
Just love your
Right.
community.
yeah, 100%, 100%, and that's something that we're about here at the Kicker Labs. Is definitely very community oriented with everything that we do, and we understand that stuff is super expensive nowadays. You know, a lot of people can't afford to just go out every weekend, so we make it a thing for us to make sure we have free events, you know, and stuff that
That's-
people can just come
that's
out,
awesome.
bring your
That's awesome.
family, you know, bring your kids, bring everybody,
Yeah.
and just enjoy. But
That's huge.
yeah, but fellas, you guys doing okay?
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah,
Everybody
fine.
doing
great,
good?
man.
Great.
How you guys
Still-
enjoying the podcast so far?
Oh, I'm loving it. I'm
Yeah,
loving
I love
it.
this.
I love
Not
this
too bad.
space. This space is so freaking cool.
Yeah,
Like,
No, thank you. Oh, you
know?
got some cones there too.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
I roll my
Hell
I roll
yes.
my own. You know.
feel
so-
free to
All
light
right,
'em up.
perfect.
That's what
Hey,
I'm
well,
doing.
now that we
Yeah,
got these
yeah.
pre-rolls
Yeah, yeah.
and we are still here live with Brutalion, I think let's go ahead and take a break, guys.
Yep.
We'll
And
light these
Louis
fuckers
just
up
pulled
in the
up
second
that,
half.
In the second half.
Yeah, but before we take off, we are going to read these last couple of comments.
yeah.
One from Louis saying, well, actually, we read that one, so I discarded.
Get your ass
Bring it
over
back,
here,
dog.
But Valeria, what's up, Valeria? We see you. The guy next to Vic looks
Yeah,
like
there he
my
is.
boyfriend. Ooh, you just got a new girlfriend, dude.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey.
Matt is available.
Hey, you heard it
Oh,
right
hey,
here
what's
at the Kicker
going
Podcast.
on here?
All right.
Yeah, well, Valeria, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We are still here live with Brutalion. Everybody, we'll see you after these messages. This is the Kicker Podcast.
Yep.
Yeah. Peace.
My kiss with your love, I'm blessed. You look at me I'm all the true, the drink of youth. Makes it easy for me to keep up with you. Our music's loud, we dance around, screaming out the songs till the lights give out. Jump up and down, we'll run around, skating in the town till the sun goes down. The love we found without a sound, bring back the energy where we all feel it too. All this love's for you. Yes, we all feel this way. Love is here to stay. Where we all feel it too. All this love's for you. Yes, we all feel this way. Love is here to stay. Here to stay. Here to
Is it me or is rap music just getting laser?
Yeah, reach in my pocket, mad stress, cigarettes in the lid. Yeah, 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 what? Yeah. Yeah, reach in my pocket, mad stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, mad stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, mad stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, mad stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. I need the presidents, fuck the dead presidents. This world's a ghetto, several to settle, fueling the devil. Gas to the pedal, living to die, this can't be life. Life's full of wisdom, needing ants back in the day, sipping here. Trying to come up with my friends, no doubt. Yeah, hit the streets, gotta show what you really be bout. Crooked cops on the prowl, at any given minute, shit can go down. No, put the trump up in the funky sounds. I was lost, but now I'm found. Playing haters, hating the style is not allowed. And there's no doubt around here. Still walking around with no fear. Let me clear the way, so don't you dare interfere. Real, till the day I die supply. The public with rhymes, look in my eyes. No regrets in this life. Though you think about shit, gotta continue to strive. Wanna be like living broke ain't the way. Gotta try to stack it, give yourself your own raise. Escape the pain, go against the grain. Different day of time, synchronize the price to pay. Sacrifice, bitch ass motherfuckers. I've arrived, let's ride, ride. Reach in my pocket, mad stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, mad stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Rolling in the bucket, but I drive it like a Benz. Focused on my ends, staring at my rearview, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is. Yeah, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is. Rolling in the bucket, but I drive it like a Benz. Focused on my ends, staring at my rearview, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is. Yeah, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is.
North County, we here.
Outside lens. Yeah. Two words, San Diego, we able to eat at the same table. Yesterday's fable is today's reality. Welcome to what I call the hip-hop academy of cool, calm calamity. Two words, hip-hop, no chain, wristwatch, no range, marijuana, cocaine, website domains, anonymous, no name, no face, just brain. Learn to play the fucking game. I'm saying two words, outside lenses, gente, gon' live for the moment. Step out with the homies. It's a takeover, SD makeover, no layover. We already here. Two words, gun control, don't patrol no more. I defend my own and everybody I know. Streets stay hot, try me not. Raising this game so everybody move. Two words, drug use, El Chapo, old news. But the drugs are still used, malabuse, you lose. It's an epidemic, methamphetamines, grandmamas open it. Whole world smoking things. Two words, North County, Oceanside, I'm alive. Hip hop till I die. Write rhymes every night. Cypher's gon' bring the light. Lightweight, Miller Lite. Yes, I'm down to fight. About to soar like a kite.
Yes, sir. And we are back with the second half of the K podcast with Brutalion. And actually, we have Osai Lens trading places, and now he's going to be the producer. But we do have Louis. He made
What's
it.
up?
He's here.
He's
He's going to be joining us in the second half of this podcast.
Yeah, man. I'm glad to be here. Like I told you guys during the break, I wasn't sure I was going to make it. So I'm kind of glad that we did, man. I didn't want to miss this episode.
Yeah.
I kind of figured.
I felt like an asshole because I'm the one that booked it. I was like, nah, man, but it's cool because Chris and I go way back. He used to be my chef at Poorhouse for what, about a year and a half, maybe?
Yep.
Yeah, he touched a little bit on that early on the first half.
Yeah, man, it's good times. And
Give you props for your contributions to kitchen items and cool stuff like that.
Hey, man, dude, I learned a lot from you too, bro. Like just watching you and like, because this is like anything else, man. Like even with musicians, everybody has like their own style and shit. Yeah. So like getting to see like different chefs and how they run shit and how they do things, it's always pretty cool because it gives you a different idea, different point of view.
You learn from each other.
Yeah, man.
Even if you're playing different instruments, cooking
100.
different foods, it's how it is.
Yeah, it's like you got to cook some risotto, you know. You had to get some fucking like fried fish and shit. Like you got to time that shit, you know. Like it's all different components. Same thing with the
land at the same time.
Yeah, man.
If you're gonna make searidaki tacos with goat cheese and wonton strips,
those are so bomb.
Beurre blanc.
It was so stupid, but it tasted so bomb.
It was tight, dude.
It was fucking ghetto. Nah, not ghetto, but it was just randomly an assortment of a bunch of shit mixed in together and hope for the best.
Good flavors.
Eclectic. Yeah.
Well, it seems like we got two joints now.
We
Yeah.
No, we have a joint and a Cali blunt.
We have a blunt and a joint.
Okay. It's a little.
All right, we start one end and go from the other, right?
It goes a little bit to the right, but that's okay.
How we doing
That's how we like it.
It's natural.
A little to the right and up.
Mm-hmm. It's happy
if you're lucky.
So what I missed out on the first half, I caught a little bit of it towards the end when you guys were recapping on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Nothing bad was said about you.
Oh yeah, too bad, huh?
Those get a lot of views, man. Those get a solid 5.
Nah. But we are gonna go ahead and touch bases on being in the band. I've also seen like people be in multiple bands in once. Like, have you guys ever done that at any point in your career? Yeah.
Why do musicians do that, bro? I've heard of musicians like, oh yeah, dude.
I'm a drummer, so I don't really have a fucking choice.
I would say
That's
it's
a
a
great
lot.
response.
Yeah, it's a lot more common with drums and bass because it's harder to lock down solid people like that. You get a solid drummer or a solid bassist, people are going to ask you over and over, hey, you want to do some stuff? You want to do a project? Sometimes it just starts off with, hey, you want to cut a track? Then you guys get along, and then you can do some stuff.
And then it was growing up, like just experimenting and learning and then just figuring out where my roots are, what I like and what I enjoy, you know. It's like, that was awesome right now.
That was awesome.
By the way, yeah, that was cool. Yeah, but like you're just figuring out what the hell you even like to do. So like jumping around and playing different styles was just to make my my own skill and craft, to really just make it to where, you know, I can develop what I really like to do. And I liked all of it. So I had to kind of jump around and play all of it so that I can figure out how I like to really create my own sound, you know?
So, I mean, you guys are a metal band. What is there like any difference in the metals that you guys prefer each?
Oh, there we have definitely
we all
different
have
influences.
different.
All right. Well,
tastes
what
and
are some of those influences?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be metal either.
Yeah, we have all kinds of very interesting influences. I would say for metal, my style definitely leans more towards thrash and 80s style.
Okay.
I like for the hair metal stuff. I like some of the glam stuff.
Hair metal,
you know?
glam and hair metal and all that
Yep.
shit is underrated.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And so, you know, I love some Skid Row. I love stuff like that. But, you know, it was that Bay Area thrash is where my heart lies, and things that stemmed off of that, like the band Death with Chuck Schuldiner. You know,
Death
he's
is a big one.
Yeah, he's a.
Thank you for showing me them, man.
Yeah, that I feel took directly from that style and helped start a little bit of a different thing. You know, there's other bands that are credited toward that too, but I would say that Death has a different style than other people that are credited with death metal. You know. And other than that, you know, I'm into music that comes with growing your musical talent and progression. You know, I like just musicianship in music. So, you know, you can give me stuff from the 60s, the 70s, give me stuff from the 50s even, you know.
You just appreciate good music.
Yeah, I like 90s shit a lot, you know.
World music, even.
Exactly. Music. Yeah, I'm into it.
Is there all world music though?
Well, but I'm saying like,
well, I guess now,
you
yeah,
gotta
with
give
the
everything a
instruments being
chance,
tied into
man,
each other,
honestly.
Yeah, I'd say thrash, good old Slayer, and Death is a real big part of that. But on the flip side, non-metal related, I'm a huge Sade fan. Like,
okay.
that's like
That's
my
tight.
most of my rhythm and groove is like real like Sade roots.
Hey, that's dope.
Even the African water women, they'll
Mhm.
sing and play percussion on the water in the river,
I
That's
can see
super
that.
sick.
and it's so soothing. So, you know, you got to give everything a chance.
Yep.
Yeah, because I guess like if you would do percussion with the water,
Yeah,
you could do like the
With
slap
like
on
gotta
water.
time
12
that
or
thing. And then just
15,
like a
20
fucking
women
just-
singing
Yeah.
in unison.
yeah,
Cup
Yeah.
your hand and
real like stuff you can really like feel, and so you can appreciate it. You know,
Hey, you get
Yeah.
to
Gotta
make a
groove.
sick beat and take a shower at the same time.
there you go.
and then
Damn,
Matt
I'm
grew
trying
up
that.
playing different stuff too.
Absolutely, yeah. I love blues, jazz. I even play folk and country, but hand drums, everything that I can.
Mhm.
But I think that just helps you become a better musician.
Yeah, as a
And,
drummer, anything that you could beat to, right?
Yep. And then you pick your path, you pick what you want to do, and then all that behind you that you have just helps make all that easier.
I think that's why our band sounds how I feel unique to a lot of metal bands that are out right now, because we have such unique influences that come from so many different styles. oftentimes I'll write a new tune or something or some stuff, and I'll tell these guys, well, where I'm really influenced by that is on this song.
Is
Has nothing to do with the
Craft
album.
Dinner by Annihilator.
Yeah, or something totally different. I'm like, oh, listen to this. It was a commercial. Like, I felt this thing, and they're like, no,
Or
it
I
doesn't
heard this
sound
video
anything like
game.
that. Yeah, exactly, video game.
That's
or
the
something
most
like that.
recent
Yeah,
one
but
he's
what he
been on.
plays doesn't sound anything like it either.
Yeah, and they'll be like, I don't
how
hate
the
that.
fuck
Yeah.
was that even related?
Yeah, there was like this joke I heard some comedians say where he's talking about like I hate like movies how they say like like based on a true story or inspired by. I was like, man, I could be seeing some event and then write something about a gorilla and just be like,
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with that, but I was
Yeah, I was
inspired by
inspired,
that to
yeah.
write this story
Exactly.
about the
True
gorilla.
shit.
I mean, yeah.
That's the definition of Chris Stoner.
Yeah.
Which one of like it's just funny seeing him like with a bald head, bro. He used to have long hair when I fucking worked with him.
I absolutely
Looking
did.
like fucking cradles over here and shit, man.
Yeah, that's right.
It's still
I,
the same Chris, though.
It came from here to here.
Yeah.
Same
Migrated.
Chris.
His hair is upside down.
That's right, dude.
Yeah, our other guitarist Jeff as well.
Yeah, we're double baldies. For the-
And bearded and bald.
We got a ZZ Top vibe going on.
Okay. All right. Well, right now that we were talking about you guys' sound, do you guys have any like visuals or music videos up in YouTube for your songs?
So
Not yet.
I have an old music video from a previous lineup that is a weaker version of us. We
How much weaker? Because I just heard him laugh. So I was
yeah.
wondering.
Well, it was just not played into as hard. Didn't have the dedication that we were doing at the time. It was kind of fresh and new at the time that we even recorded that video. Other bass player in that video, Devin Walker, fantastic bass player. He played in a
Shout out to Devin.
yeah, he
I love
played in
Devin.
a few different bands. Definitely a solid addition to the team, but it was really young in the growth of us being together that we did that video. It has a lot of love. It's not a bad video.
And that's
Yeah.
right at the time when I was leaving that group
Yeah.
in the beginning, and
Yeah.
we had our fallout and all that
Yeah.
fun stuff.
We
Yeah.
had a different drummer. He
Rocky time.
wasn't a super healthy guy. Had AIDS. Was up and down with what he could do and not do. He was a Grateful Dead head kind of guy, and didn't he played heavy, but it wasn't the exact style that the band needed.
Right.
He could do things, but it didn't always go what I had envisioned in my head. He didn't have the same influences. So we recorded some songs too that are also not as strong. Also didn't have a second guitar player when we did those either.
Oh, okay.
So, our other guitar player, Jeff, who's sick today, is not here. He is an essential addition to this team.
Definitely.
Could not do these songs without
just
him
gives
at
it
this
that
point.
power you guys were kind of lacking. huh?
Exactly, dude. Like dual lead, rhythm behind other
There you
stuff,
go.
harmonies, and just that he's an excellent guitar player, and it really just goes strong. Could not. I don't even look at the other version of Brutalion.
Well, he
as
understands theory to another level too.
Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah.
definitely.
He,
So
he
he
can
really-
translate what we want and
Yeah.
into
Watching
the
these
riff.
two work together is
I'm-
another. It's a whole nother.
Sometimes you can see
story.
like the electricity between their heads.
I'm
Is it 'cause they're both
yeah.
bald?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a fresh
they come
wax.
from
Yeah.
different worlds. They
I'm
come from
uneducated.
different,
I'm
they come
an
from
uneducated
completely
musician.
different worlds.
I don't work based off of theory most of the time. I understand some of it, but everything that I have comes naturally out of myself. And I wrote these songs based off of just what came out of my hands and my heart. And since Jeff has joined the band and we have this strong iteration, we've wrote a few new songs, and they're strong as fuck. They're super solid. I'm really into what we can create together. But he also came in on all my old songs and gave a new little background to what we were doing and created some cool harmonization and just made something that was 2D into 3D or even 4D and created. This is Brutalion now.
Yeah.
Our recordings before, sure, they were cool. I feel like we rushed into the studio before on that. People weren't doing their best performance all the time.
You made
Just
great,
younger,
better.
Yeah.
a younger
Yeah.
Brutalion.
on,
Yeah.
on those recordings. Another bass player we had at the time, Caleb, super solid bass player, Caleb Quam. He's in a couple other local bands.
He's in my old band.
Yeah, he's a band called Loom, and he plays in. He's one of those guys that plays in a lot of bands. Super solid bass player. Had some great songwriting with him. Good chemistry. But we were kind of falling out. I feel like the band was when we did the recording. It was one of the last things we did together as a band. We weren't on a good solid practicing schedule. The drummer was just in and out kind of. And it just wasn't good vibes at the time that we did it. And I feel like that showed in the recording. And so now I don't even point people towards those recordings. Sure that they're on YouTube and stuff, but I say
it's a whole different band.
Exactly.
Definitely.
I'm like, you know what? They're the same songs, but when you hear them now, hell no, they're not.
So
the
much
same
more
songs.
presence and you feel it. And there's so tight.
Jeff is the engineer
Jeff,
or the guitar
for sure.
player.
Would you say the bottoms are filled?
Oh,
yeah,
the bottoms are filled.
He's going to do a good job on the engineering. The stuff that we have, our demo recordings and stuff like that, are already super solid. It's going to be a night and day.
Even with bass, because Jeff also plays bass. So when we were going to record stuff that was already written, that I was, trying to learn from ear or from Chris, to like the stuff that I wrote with Chris that I brought to Jeff during recording, and we'd play back in time, click tracks, do our whole thing, our mind numbing back and back and back. And I'd be in the middle of a riff and he goes, okay. And he'd like kind of think for a second and he would say, try this and this instead of doing on these beats. And it was like so easy to understand without being very like,
and that's where the
pointing
experience
me in the right direction.
comes in,
Yeah.
it's just able to facilitate that.
I'd get in trouble all the time trying to film them going through it.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what you don't film.
Jeff and I have cool. Jeff and I have cool creative differences sometimes, but it's never in bad taste or bad vibes. Sometimes he brings to the table some different thing. Let's try doing this instead or this instead. And when it sounds right and it sounds Brutalion, it just works, and it just goes. We're definitely both very opinionated and passionate about the way that we feel about things. So sometimes it can look pretty goofy, I'm sure. But with that being said, both of our contributions have a huge part to play in what we do. I have a weird songwriting like bucket that fills up and just pours out, and I got to write all this music and put all this stuff out. And now when I do that and I pull out some stuff that's like 75% of a song or more or less and bring it with Jeff, we can have a songwriting session where we put some stuff together and create a monster. And that's our last few songs that we've done.
I think it irritates Jeff because he has to go and sort through all of that shit.
Lots of takes.
Yeah.
And he's like, come on, Chris, stop coming up with all this.
These two want to write on the fly.
Yeah, I've tried to put a song in or plug in the songwriting sometimes when we have too much to do, but when I unplug it, it's like I got this song, and a few latest songs, Dying Wish and Never Sleep, those songs are some of our best freaking songs, and that has a lot to do with what Jeff brought to the table.
Yeah, it's not until we got together for
Yeah.
the first time. Those were the first songs that we wrote together.
Some solid stuff. So we have 3 or 4
Those
new
were out of
songs.
jams
Yeah,
too. We just started playing.
yeah, exactly.
Together.
And we got some other ones on the table right now that we're finishing up. I just brought a new song out a couple days ago. I'm like, hey,
we were practicing that.
Yeah, I got 75% of it. No, even newer than that.
Oh, yeah, the other one.
Yeah, no. One that I just
other
sent
one,
them
yeah.
a couple days ago. I'm like, hey, I have this new thing, exsanguination, the draining of body of blood. And,
I asked him what was the tempo on that, and he forgot he even sent me that.
No, I thought you were talking about the other new song.
He's like, oh shit, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he saw, what is it, 212? I'm like, no way, dude, it's like 176. We have weird ass
I
time
don't think so.
signatures. Weird ass BPMs, like 182.5 or some shit. And, like, it doesn't feel good any other way.
Yeah, and then there's some songs that we like. It's really hard to, what would you say, like, record it DI, like on the
record it to
Most
the
Extreme
click.
Sport. Yeah, like sometimes we
Yeah.
just have to kind of do it live to look at each other on when to
Yeah.
strike those more dramatic beats, because you can like count it out, but sometimes you just don't
Yeah.
feel it as good as when
I
you
think
see
it's
everybody.
important that we're incorporating that element into
Yeah.
our
It's like
music.
fractions of like a fucking second that make
Right,
the difference.
Or a lot of the times
yeah.
too, you know, using a click on a song that has like gradual increases or like a kind of pull back and
Right.
push forward feel to it. It's harder to just, you know, a lot of bands are click, click, click.
Yeah, I don't want to sound robotic. I want us to sound natural and
Some songs-
organic, like
yeah.
how we are.
Some
And
songs are good for the click, you know. Some songs
It
are
just
not.
varies, yeah.
Damn, it would have been nice to have you guys actually bring your instruments and get at least one
Get like
song
the whole
in.
set going real quick.
We should plan that.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah,
that.
okay,
in mind.
okay.
Yeah.
We would love to play a song on the podcast with you guys. We have some stuff. We have Matt has an electric drum set that you can bring over some small pieces and
Dial it in.
yeah, we can do a thing that we'd love to perform
We'd love to.
on podcast.
That would
for
be
you guys.
dope, man.
Yeah.
That would be dope. Just fucking break this shit down.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that'll be badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you could even just start doing that. I don't know what your guys' plans are for other stuff, but just songwriting sessions or chilling, playing tunes sessions.
Get a whole band in and record that live. That would be cool. This shit.
Like fucking tiny desk box or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same shit. Epic.
Damn, that would be
Epic
pretty dope.
idea. Yeah.
We're down. Just saying.
So watch out for that shit coming soon.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Brainstorming on the fly over here.
All local talent.
Get them
Calling
notifications on.
all local talent.
Speaking of local talent, remember we're Brutalion. Check us out online, Instagram, Facebook. We got stuff out there.
Which, by the way, dude, the name is fucking awesome. Like, I'm surprised it hasn't been taken yet.
Yeah,
It's like such like a simple name, right? Like,
yeah. It's a battalion of brutality. There is another band that I found after I created this band that has Brutalion with 2 L's. I don't think that they're super active, and we have a lot more content, and I believe that we started before them, but it's also different spelling. So
Yeah.
they're not from around here either. And, we got a lot of stuff going. I got this band name approved by Dave Mustaine at one point.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was working as a teenager, probably 19 years old at Submarina in Carlsbad Village. And I went out to take the trash out, and I see this guy with big red long hair. And I'm like, that guy looks like Dave Mustaine from Megadeth. I go take the trash out, and I'm like looking like out of the corner of my eye, bringing it back up. And, oh, shit, I think that is, man. I go back inside.
That is
I'm-
Dave Mustaine of Metallica.
So I go back inside, and I'm telling the kids that work there, I'm like, dude, Dave Mustaine's out there. They're like, who's that? I'm like, no, nobody knows. So I'm like, whatever, I go out there and I pretend to take some more trash out while I just look at him, and he's all, hey, you, come here, talk to me. I'm like, all right.
And they already know when someone's doing some shit like that on purpose.
I
By
know,
this
right?
point, rather like, oh, they want to come talk.
So I go and talk to him. He had his newer guitar player at the time, I think Chris Broderick, with him. I didn't know who the guy was, and plus I was starstruck. And, so,
Dave Mustaine,
yeah. So I'm talking to him, and he ended up knowing my dad. He's like, "Oh yeah, the Dr. Guitar guy. Know that guy." And cool. What do you do? I told him like, "Oh, you're one of my main influences in songwriting. I love all your stuff. My band, we're writing songs right now. We're called Brutalion." He's all, "It's a good name. Don't give it up." I'm like, "All right, sick."
See, there you go. Christ by Dave Mustaine himself.
That's right.
Hey.
That's fucking awesome, bro.
It is, dude. I was stoked. Never change that shit.
Nah. And you don't need 2 L's in there.
Yeah. We don't
You
need
don't.
to. Yeah, we're not a stallion. Brutal stallion. We get a lot of things. Oh, what are you guys called? Brutal lion?
Brutal Lion.
Yeah. Brutal lion. I'm like, yeah, maybe if we do a 80s
You
hair,
could use
hair
it
metal
in,
band.
you could use it in different ways. So
Yeah.
that's also pretty cool. It's a pretty
Right.
versatile name.
Brutal lion.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
our hair
Brutal
metal
Lion,
name.
yeah.
Hey, Brutal Line. Your Brutal Line
That's
for
like
Halloween,
our,
bro.
our reggae spin-off.
Look like the cowardly lion.
Damn.
He's cowardly, but he's brutal.
Right.
That's right.
I don't have a heart. It went the other way. Fuck, man. No, I'm pretty high now.
Yeah, no, I just gotta say,
Blunt.
I
Shout
know,
out to
man. I'm
Cali
still
Blunt.
taking this.
Yeah, shout out
Oh,
Cali
that
Blunt.
was good.
And
Yeah.
shout out for
That
the
was
other
good.
joint, bro.
Thank
That
you.
shit was
Thank you.
I hand roll them.
Mm.
hell yeah.
Yeah, also shout out to everybody that's been commenting over there.
Shout out. to
We
everybody
lost the
watching
IG phone
us.
again, but thank y'all.
It was running though. It was running.
It
the whole
was running
time,
for a
so
little
shout
bit.
out to all the IG
Yeah, and shout out to
listeners as
Osai
well.
Lens too, because he's holding down the production for this episode.
But yeah, so what's next? What's coming up next with Brutalion? I know you guys are working on some songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are recording an album right now. Trying to, we want to do it the right way and get our best performances out. So, we're not just going to run in and do whatever kind of job. So we're doing that. We have a show coming up on the 21st at the Doll Hut.
The
in
Doll
Anaheim.
Hut.
It's going to be a huge ass Halloween party from 1 to like midnight, like
Yeah.
at least like 10
Costume
bands.
party.
Yeah.
Wear your costumes.
Yeah.
That's a marathon party right there, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Hey,
Yeah,
Doll Hut always just
good
goes
time.
band after band.
Yeah, the Doll
after
Hut is a
band.
place to go to see local music bands that are just trying to start out too. They'll put them up there as well.
And is it all just like metal bands, or is it
No,
different?
it's
Different.
Definitely
varieties?
different genres.
Okay,
The first
hell
time
yeah.
we were introduced, it was like mostly punk bands.
Yeah.
And they were rad. They got down.
Yeah.
They got down for sure.
So it's like punk and metal. Sometimes they have some hip hop artists there as well. They just try to do a service to those who are trying to put their stuff on.
That's cool.
And it's a small venue, but it's pretty famous for just its style and the kind of punk rock and metal that they put on there. Their walls are covered in stickers. You can't
Oh,
see an
man.
inch of the wall.
So good.
And
They got some pretty sick arcade machines.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
they do. They got some
What kind of
arcade.
arcade machines do they have?
I could go on
Louis
for
down with some
days.
games, I'll
Yeah,
tell
it
you.
was,
Dude,
I
I'm
think it's.
down.
I'm pretty sure it's.
Uh-oh.
Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter.
Oh shit!
So
Okay.
it's pretty good. It's
Damn, the old school fighting.
yeah,
ones,
Yeah.
dope.
Capcom.
Yeah.
Like an
stuff.
old cigarette box machine
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like
They
they're
Got a
old
Dig
school
Dug
over there.
machine.
The Dig Dug, yeah.
That's a good one.
That's some good. Those are some good machines
Yeah.
right there. Doll Hut.
Doll
Yeah.
Hut, Anaheim.
Yeah, check
It's
them
like
out
right
online.
off the freeway. It's a
They,
pretty interesting spot, but it's rad.
it's music every day. Music
All the
every
time.
day. That's what they do. And you'll see some pretty unique and some pretty big bands come through there, play this little spot where you can just get right up in their face,
Personal,
sometimes
that's a
you
good
need-
time.
Yeah, sometimes you need those like smaller, intimate,
Mhm.
more
Definitely.
personal
Yeah,
concerts.
Absolutely.
It's fucking
Absolutely. That is what it's about, man. Honestly.
And so with this new album that you guys are working on, are we gonna get some visuals with that?
Oh, like some music videos?
Yeah.
We're definitely
We
hoping
really,
for,
really
yeah.
want to do that. We
Definitely. That's
have
on the
some
agenda.
Yeah, we have some people that we want to talk to about video production. And
There's some ideas.
yeah, we have some ideas to do some stuff. We like the idea of concept videos. So I would definitely be wanting to do that. But first steps first, get the solid ass recordings, get those things handled, and then we can play with that music in all the different ways. But we're big fans of music video and telling the story. These songs are stories. They're not just based off of like this or that or just talking about something the most brutal that you can. I love stories. I love, different horror authors and horror movie writers and stuff like that. So it's a big deal to me. Songs tells a rad story. Like Masks, one of our songs tells the story of a man that was born with no face, who befriends people and kills them swiftly when they are in certain moods, so that he can take their face off and wear it when he's in those moods. And then and then meet people in different scenarios while he's in that mood, so he can put them in a different mood and steal their face to wear it. The song comes from the point of view of a guy telling the story about this man born with no face, and then you're like there visiting with him, and then he's like, if you look to the side, you can see I need a mask for surprise. And then gets you right then and there and takes your face for the surprise face, so that he can, wear that. These songs are unique in that way that they all tell a specific story.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty badass movie.
I think it would be a
Sadistic
fantastic
taxidermy.
music video, to get
Yeah.
a concept video on that. Sick.
Dude, I bet you that guy sneaks in like face-off references.
Yes,
Feels it.
absolutely, dude. like that meme where you see Nick Cage in like this year,
Yeah.
like 95. It's just John Travolta.
That's crazy, man. That's exciting, man. I can't wait to see those visuals. They seem very interesting. And
Yeah, if we can get the right person behind it, I think it would
that's
do
the
really
thing.
well.
Yeah.
That's going to be the fun part. Getting the right person with the right vision for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. And aside from the Doll Hut, do you guys are you guys planning on doing more shows, or is that the only one for the year?
No, we are super open. I was saying earlier on before you got here, Louis, that I was trying to hold off on pushing shows in the beginning because we were trying to get this album recorded. I wanted to make sure we had material to put out at the show. I think we were pre-planning a little too hard. Started getting invited to play some shows. I'm like, you know what? We talked and decided, let's go out and do this. Let's put these shows out.
Practice, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
it was fun.
So
it's worth it.
Yeah,
Gig Simulator.
The Gig Simulator. Yeah. So we've done a group of shows this year so far, moving into let's do some shows, and I would want to make sure we're all ready to go, and I'm gonna start pushing shows a lot harder. We just played. Where did we just play?
The Salty Frog.
Oh, the Salty Frog. And,
Salty
yeah, we just
Frog,
played the
yes.
Salty
Yeah.
Frog in OB a couple weeks ago.
Why did they close down?
They did for COVID time, but
Okay.
yeah, they
Gotcha.
actually revamped their spot. And
it's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they
Pretty sweet.
redid their stage and opened it up a bit, and it looks really rad. So we went down and played with a band called Into the Void, cool band that plays Black Sabbath covers.
They killed it.
Yeah, shout out to Into the Void. They had us come through and jam with them there. We closed down the night with a great set. We introduced one of our new songs, self-titled Brutalion. These guys have been asking for a Brutalion song for a while.
You need to.
Yeah,
right?
so we did it, and we debuted that song there. It went pretty good. There's some video online, check us out on Instagram, Facebook. There's some clips of that. I try to keep current with a lot of content from different shows, and flyers and pictures and stuff from what we do on Instagram and Facebook. So we're Brutalion. Check
That's
us
my
out
favorite part of all of this is just getting down and writing new material.
Yeah, I love
original shit.
I will open it up, bro.
Yeah.
I will come down with those songs.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, so we probably have a whole nother album besides the one that we're doing now worth of material to put out almost. So we can probably, if once we get our recording shit like in the pocket, we could probably put out another one by the next year after that. So back to back in the pocket.
Hell yeah, as it should be, I think.
Yeah, we love to say in the pocket. Chubbs gives us a little fun with that. I don't know if Chubbs ever talked to in the pocket. Ask him about the pocket.
Tell me about it now.
Well, we don't need to put anybody on the say.
Yeah, I don't know if
Is it getting chubby?
Yeah,
I miss that guy. Dude.
We just really like Chubbs.
He's a good homie.
But yeah, you can ask him about pocket later.
Yeah, you gotta fight back.
I'm
That's all I
gonna
gotta say.
Yeah.
Probably see my work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just be ready for just
about pockets, man.
expect the unexpected out of that, because
I knew what that is, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a Mexican.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. But when he speaks Spanish, it all comes out,
It sounded Mexican.
Yeah. Don't be fooled. Even the way he says his name, it doesn't sound like it, but he's truly 100%.
Yeah. That's wild.
Love that guy, dude.
No, he's not cool. Shout out to Chubbs if you want.
Chubbs.
Shout out.
I'll see you wearing some point today.
Yeah.
Next week. This week.
Yeah. So sometime in a day.
Sometime and someday in a moment on some shift.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord Savior or something.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. But yeah, that's our plans. I mean, so with the shows thing, I know we went off on a tangent, but I'm gonna start proactively booking stuff and actually hitting places up. I mean, I've tried a little bit here and there, but we're starting to gain some momentum online, getting a lot of new fans and followers. and it's that time. It's time for me to push back and let some stuff happen. And you know, I've been trying to hold back because I want to get stuff done. But you know, let's get it. All of us are on a page where we got stuff going on in our lives, but let us fill that other space with what we love and keep it rolling strong, because it's really easy to let the demons of life take you over and take you out of the things that you love, but that's going to destroy you. You know? Don't let it destroy you.
Facts.
It's definitely a source of one's happiness.
Absolutely. Pick up on that thing that brings you the happiness, and don't let yourself tell you that it's not okay to do. Because that's the only thing that's really okay to do. You know, we all got jobs, we all got problems, we all got these things that are going on, and not jobs and have jobs. You know, it's like stress. Don't let that dictate your whole life and everything that you got and everything that you want to do. You know, put in the good stuff. Otherwise, it's going to pass you by.
Yeah, some deep words, Chris.
Well, you know me.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Much
He keeps us motivated.
I can see why. I can hear why.
Yeah, so one more time, where can everybody hit you up at? It's at Brutalion, right?
Yeah, at Brutalion, Instagram, Facebook. Trying to keep current with a lot of cool content there. Keep things fresh.
Yeah, keep it updated.
Yep.
With the new group, the new members.
Yeah, I had some old
New
pictures on there.
faces.
Yeah. And those pictures are still there. You know, I'm not going to try to take those guys out of what the history is, but it's flooded with all the new media.
Yeah, but it doesn't even have the original history either.
No, we didn't have pictures
That was
or
just
songs or anything like that.
That was just what was documented.
So yeah, check us out online. Please give us a follow. It's really easy to just roll through and like some stuff, but what really supports bands is when you see that someone took the time to hit the follow button and stay updated with what you do. So
we appreciate that, you guys.
Any open bookings, we will play metal for you.
Oh yeah.
So you need some metal in your life. Book these guys.
All you need is
Brutalion, the Brutalion of metal.
That's right.
Even bar mitzvahs.
Yeah, and bat mitzvahs, please.
Hey, those get lit.
They do. But yeah, you know, one of our main anthem type songs is called "All You Need Is Some Metal," and that is something that sometimes we forget in this band. We like to say it like it's silly, but that's really what puts you through. All you need is some metal.
It's gotten a lot of people through a lot of tough times.
Yeah, just
buckle down and get that's enough said right there.
All you need is metal, man.
All you need is metal. Yep. Hey, once again, we were here with Brutalion, fellas. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks.
Badass episode.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, man. Any last words you guys want to say? Maybe.
I appreciate you guys having us on.
The studio,
man.
How'd you like it for your first podcast ever?
Man, thank you for breaking me in right.
That's right.
You know how to pop
I appreciate it.
It's been a fun time.
I'm glad y'all enjoyed it, man.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys are here, and because we've been trying to get it for a while, you know.
Yep. I'd say, just keep Brutalion in mind when you want to feel some fresh metal. We love all the different styles that people are doing, but we just feel like because of all of our different influences, we have a really unique thing going on. Stay tuned for the album coming.
That's rare nowadays.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. A lot of acts do sound very similar, which is not a problem. You know, a lot of people are really into a certain style, and that's rad. You know, grasp it and move forward. But we take it really hard on ourselves. We are very specific with everything that we're doing. What we're doing is very tailored to each beat, each note, each passing moment, and it will show when you follow us and check us out that what we do is different.
Yeah. What he said.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah, man. Once again, thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for you guys watching out there.
Yep.
This has been the Kick It Podcast with Brutalion. Vic, any last words?
Yeah, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. With that being said, catch us around next time. Thank you for stepping up with us. Thank you for talking up with us. Thank you for kicking it.
Ooh, sick.